doing okay. How are you? You're looking pretty good for someone I thought was dead.
Well, likewise. I mean, I knew you survived the Tyrant invasion and the events that followed, but then... nothing.
Yeah.
I've been traveling. You?
The same. I've been back to Marcuria a few times, but I've never stayed long. Oh, I reckon the invasion got me thinking about how much I hadn't seen and experienced. Besides, my head was stuck in the bottle, so...
Yeah.
time was ripe for a change of pace. And a change of pace I got. I've been to the four corners of the world. Quite literally.
So what are you doing at the Journeyman?
Just revisiting old haunts. And hoping to score a cup of Ben Rime's mulled wine, of course. How about yourself?
Same thing. I'm in the city for only a few days.
Well, even more fortuitous that we bumped into each other then.
Yep. So... yes, maybe he could help.
Speaking of coincidences, maybe you can help me with something.
Absolutely. What do you need?
There's something going on, something that may be affecting both worlds.
Why, Ms. Ryan, you seem to get drawn into these things every time.
Yep.
Can you be any more specific?
It's more a feeling than anything else, so I need to confirm my suspicions. Or, preferably, disprove them. I need to speak with the Guardian.
Who better to tell you if anything's happening with the balance?
Indeed.
So, why not just shift there?
I can't. I've lost the power to shift. But it was never that easy to get to the Guardian's realm in the first place.
Yeah.
So to find the Guardian, I need a little help from someone else. The White Dragon.
Oh, yes. I'd imagine she could give you some pointers.
The problem is, I don't know where to find her. She could be anywhere.
Not so. I may know where to find her.
What a
I met a fellow
coincidence.
traveler, a Dolmari from the Rose Court, actually, on a ship from Gien to Irhad not long ago. He told me he'd been to the Dark People's Library. Not many people are allowed there, and it was a great privilege.
Ooh.
While he was there, however, he said that he was introduced to a pale, white-haired woman who introduced herself as the White of the Dryken.
Perfect.
Now, I don't know if she's still there or how you'll get to the Dark People's City, but it should at least get you on the right path.
Good.
It does. Thank you, Brian. This is very helpful.
Very helpful indeed. It's time to head out.
It was good seeing you again. Are you staying long?
Another week, perhaps. Enough time to visit friends and to pick up some things that I can't get elsewhere in this world.
Huh?
Then it's off to sea again.
See.
I've been thinking about heading east, perhaps convincing a whale rider to take me along on a hunt.
Sounds exciting.
Adventurous.
Take care, Brian.
And you, Ms. Ryan? April. Now, I have business with the innkeeper.
Is that so? I don't trust you.
So, how about it, Ben Rime? Do you have a cup or four of your mulled wine to spare
You
for
like
an
to
old
cross
drunkard?
your arms.
As I
don't
remember
you,
at Westhouse,
Henry?
you still owe me money on your tab from before the war.
My God, you have the memory of a stickman. Ms. Salmon, I've honestly missed this place. Hell, you're probably right. I owed a lot of people money back then. Seeing as I'm still a bit short on cash, you'll have to add this to my tab. But I'm coming into some gold tomorrow. Old debts repaid, so I'll settle it then.
Sure.
That'll be the day the Azadi decide to just up and leave. Money first. Mulled wine after.
You're a tough woman, and I respect that. I have to tell you about this tavern I visited in a town near Altaban.
Ah, well. Okay. So... where do we begin? We have no goals. Hey, you, little man.
I don't understand how anyone could talk badly about the Azadi. I think the Azadi are brilliant.
Yeah, well, you won't think that when they lop your head off. Hey, this district is opened up. Is this a district where we get to meet Roper Clax? Yep, it certainly looks like the magic district. Aha! Perfect. Ah, that's Roper Clax in the background. Behind that man. Okay, and blue fire. Nice.
Here in Old Town, you can still get herbs and potions that the Azadi have outlawed.
Oh, whoops, I skipped you. Sorry about that.
They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years, apparently. It didn't even go out when the tyrant held the city.
Amazing.
And potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies,
Ah,
everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
I could require
Using
some of
only the
those.
finest organic ingredients, elguarden bladders, rat tails, dung.
That's not fine. Hey, Roper Clax, how did you get out of that calculator?
herbs,
Good
curiously
God,
shaped
Roper
cookies. At your service, milady. What may I do for... Wait. I know you. Where do I know you from? April. April Ryan.
Yes.
Oh, well...
How lovely to see you.
Say what?
It's been too long, my dear. Too long.
Yeah. I guess it's been... long.
What have you been up to?
This and that.
How lovely. Me? I'm rehabilitated.
Indeed. Rehabilitated, eh?
Rehabilitated? How so?
Being soundly walloped by you was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Well, thanks.
Really?
Oh, yes. It gave me perspective. Time to think.
I suppose being trapped in a
When
calculator
I
would get
finally
me
escaped
thinking.
that confounding device, I joined WWWA.
Eh?
Wicked Witches and Warlocks Anonymous.
Huh.
It's a marvelous support group for wizarding professionals.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, it helped tremendously to find others who shared my affliction.
Affliction?
A desire for evil deeds and world domination, your basic EDWD syndrome.
Man, they like acronyms.
I see. And now?
Cured! I'm free of my desire to conquer and control.
Good.
And I'm happy to be a simple merchant and published author.
Ah.
I guess that's a good thing.
It is. It is indeed. So, April Ryan, is there anything I can do to help repay what you did for me?
You give us that calculator back.
How did you get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
I had to learn advanced trigonometry.
What?
After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
Ah.
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
Book, eh? Becoming an author, eh?
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote my memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to my wizarding days by Roper F. Clax.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It just looked better on the cover. Anyway, as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. A small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clax exists, and that would be mine. I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if you're interested.
Not really, no.
Well, we're going to have to stop this set here. Next time we'll talk about help.
Thanks.
At your service, milady. If you ever need a potion or a charm, visit Roper's Spells and Filtres.
Filters. Well, anyway, next
Potions,
time, journeying to the White Kin. Till then, everybody. Bye.